laugh at me, motherfucker. What the fuck are you laughing at?
4 claps, bro.
I have to do something that peaks the audio so that I know what...
No,
fucking with me right now.
I knew why you were doing it. That's why I'm laughing, because you don't have to explain it.
I don't know, man. My brain's not working recently.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Where did we go?
It's about that time.
It's gonna get fucking weird.
Welcome back to the SpookiBoiz podcast. I'm Robert.
I am Cedric.
It's been a couple of weeks since we last did an episode.
A lot of interesting shit has happened.
Yeah. Specifically in the Ukraine, and I want to get right to the... Oh,
and that's when everyone's just like, ugh.
nah, dude. That's some low test shit.
Yeah,
We're not talking about low T. Fucking...
What a flex.
The most alpha podcast on the internet. Anyone who thinks they're more alpha than us... Is this more than 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck you, dude.
Oh no, they're gonna flag us. Oh shit.
Yeah. I had a fucking cyst on my ass.
Like just on his ass.
No, it was on my tailbone.
No, I don't.
So I didn't have to get it like surgically removed or anything. I just took a bunch of antibiotics and they gave me a couple of shots in the ass.
Isn't that funny? That's how modern medical science works. Like, you
Yeah,
don't really, nothing's really that life impending. Even if your shit gets fucking gashed and slashed. I mean, if you're there within 10-ish minutes, they could probably save you and or bring you back.
Yeah.
I'm not a physician. If you slash your shit, you'll probably still die.
Went away. I wasn't able to work out for almost 2 fucking weeks because of this shit. So I packed on 5 pounds. I mean, I've lost fucking 40 pounds now.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
350.
That's what's up.
So I've been fluctuating between 350 and 355, only because I haven't been able to work out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So now I have to get back into the fucking swing of things. So I started today. So my knees are exploding.
Yeah. Well, I'm still on my Olympic bullshit, and if anything, I've kind of upped my training because working with the kickboxing champion, everything's going good, on schedule. I physically feel great, and I've been doing spin classes with fucking Brandon.
You look great, dude. I saw you come out of the fucking bathroom earlier. You had those rippling ass muscles. Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks, man. I saw you come out of the shower, and then that's when everyone's just like, "What's their relationship exactly?"
Oh, you just walked out for 5 seconds. Shit.
So he comes out of the shower with no towel on. Yeah, if you're there, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's just it.
I was still in there, though, so I was waiting for you to get back, dude. Fuck, dude.
I was really eager for him to return.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, what a good start, man.
You're right. that was good. I needed that.
Oh.
But yeah, no, honestly, that's been going really well. And I feel your pain, because I told you, I had the fucking neck injury or some crazy shit. I had to go to the chiropractor and everything that wrong. I was actually out of commission for about a month.
You know, evidently they don't count chiropractors as real doctors.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're dentists, where they're just all right, relax.
Yeah. Even though
What do you do, teeth stuff?
Right. It's not like we need those.
Yeah, right?
I just mash everything up.
Even though they're fully equipped to tell you, I don't know if you have tell signs of oral cancer or some crazy shit.
Or fucking sleep apnea and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
People grind their teeth.
But nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Shut up, tooth bitch.
That's some low test shit, dude.
That's some low test shit, dude.
What are you, some kind of fucking beta male? Fucking dentist bitch?
Exactly. What are you, a male nurse? No shade.
Punk ass bitch. Just doctors shoving fucking dentists into fucking toilets during Is there like a dentistry college, or do they have to go to like actual medical school?
What do they go to, Everest? No, yeah, they go to fucking school.
What do you go to fucking DeVry?
What is it? Dorsey? With your dumb ass?
I shouldn't even talk shit, dude. I didn't even go to fucking college.
I have some college. I put that on my resume because I went for a whole, 2 semesters.
I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I couldn't think my way out of a fucking paper bag, honestly.
Okay, it's not that I thrived in college because I did what everybody should do when they're in college. Shut everything the fuck out.
Yeah.
Do uppers. And do your shit.
Yeah.
Because if you're like me and, the way the whole financial aid thing works was fucking stupid. I was living with my mom at the time, and, she made $29 an hour, but she supported, a whole fucking herd. But that doesn't mean anything. They just saw that, and they were like, well, no. We're only going to give you, 1,000. And I'm like, bro, that's A class.
Shit.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I got to grind. And I was not going to fucking fail. Hell no. If the money's coming out of my pocket, no, I was fucking pinching myself in class. Fucking, that's when I worked at the factories too, so sometimes I wouldn't get out until 6 in the morning.
Yep.
And then I'd still have to go to school that next day at fucking 7.
Yeah.
And I would sit there in class just
I remember
shaking.
that shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. And I was kind of absent. You guys would even come over because Dan still lived with us.
Yeah.
But I would literally just be somewhere binge studying.
Was that at the apartments?
No. That's when I a little bit before that. Time era.
Shanty or
no,
here?
I still
here?
lived. Yeah, I still lived at my mom's at the time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. So that
I was gonna say early days of the podcast, but no.
No. That was even
much
before
after.
we even got the shit off the ground.
Yeah.
Back in the Ariana Grande sandwich.
Yeah.
Days, whatever the fuck that was.
SSBBW shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was on.
Yeah.
That shit.
The Lost episode.
Yeah. The one where it was just awful audio. The one with Cameron.
No, oh yeah. That was it was even before that, dude. I was referring to the first time, and ironically it was in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that wholesome?
When we were trying to actually do it.
That was around when I was in school.
Yeah. For those who don't know, who probably actually really don't know, it's I think I tried streaming on Twitch or some shit a couple of times, and we were watching movies or some shit, and we immediately just got taken down. Just
yeah. They didn't want to hurt our feelings. They're like, this is bad. They just fucking press delete.
Oh, the audio was. It was just bad. It was just
and that's my fucking laugh in the background.
Oh, and it was clipping with the audio from the movie we were trying to do.
Oh, dude,
awful.
It's fucking terrible.
Bad idea.
You gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To anybody out there who's scared to jump, record that shit on your phone. If it sounds like your asshole, maybe invest in things that make it not sound like your asshole.
Yeah.
Give it a try. You know what I mean? It's literally just fucking talking.
Yeah. Yeah, in the meantime, aside from that, I've been trying to work on my art a little bit more. Been doing shit. I'm thinking about doing some more pinups and stuff. More actual posters. And I did a cool little saber-tooth fucking picture on Instagram, and then I threw up another couple of photos recently. I'll throw them up there on the screen, but yeah, I've been really fucking grinding on that. Hopefully, I'm trying to actually fucking script things out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Still, and it's killing me because I have the ideas in my head, and I want to get them out there, but they're stuck, dude. I can't fucking get them out. It's hard.
No, exactly. It's just like anything else. You can get creative writer's block, or you could just hit those. You have this perfect thing. You compare this to writing songs. You have this really good song, but there's just the perfect way to end it and or start it and or bring it all together, and you just haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
I've sat on songs for fucking 2 years, and then finally went back when either my headspace was refreshed or I had a little bit more prowess, so I can invigorate the idea, even if I have to. But like, you know what I mean? It just something you just gotta like cyclically come back to.
Yeah. I have to, that reminds me. I have to finish that Spider-Man design T-shirt.
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
did.
New designs.
Yeah. I'll come up with a few new ones.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to grind. Get on that grind.
We're also on Redbubble.
Yeah. Yeah, Redbubble. If you haven't seen it,
Redbubble.
check it out, please. Please support the show, please.
I'm so poor, and you start crying.
Very poor. I'm a starving artist.
Hey, but this is the year, and I see this now. This is the year to put yourself out there and to fuck around. Because honestly, we've already been to so many concerts, and I've already even bought concert tickets for things that are coming up.
Yeah?
Like Alexis on Fire.
Yeah?
They're finally leaving the homeland of Canada, and they're fucking touring here. Me. Finally, I get to fucking see them.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so fucking excited. I'm so genuinely fucking excited. They've been one of my favorite bands since I had this haircut. When I was like 13.
Yeah, the little peacock.
Yeah, dude. I never spiked that shit up. I'm not that cool.
Not like
Plus,
Dan.
I've always had big hair. Like, it's just never worked out for me as a hairstyle. If I straightened my hair right now, it'd be down on my back, and it would weigh fucking 2 pounds.
What other concert things have happened recently?
Let's say, dude, so many. I had the pleasure of going to see Killswitch Engage with August Burns Red and Light the Torch.
You motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I was broke that day.
Yeah, exactly. And our buddy Elliot was looking for me, but he tried to communicate with me through our group chat of like 16 of the homies. Half of it's dicks, half of it is... It's just such a bombardment of information that even if there's something viable in there, good luck. Because you probably saw a piece, one slide up, and then you just like, all right, this is it. This is the only time I have to look at this today. Because it's a big old veiny...
Did you like the Mission Impossible thing I sent in the group chat?
Oh, see, look, I told you, man, I'm behind. I haven't even seen that.
Oh, dude, I'll send it to you directly.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Killswitch Engage.
Yeah, dude. But Howard Jones, for a lot of people that don't understand or know Killswitch Engage, it started off with Jesse Litch. He was the front man, and then he left the band for a while for reasons I'm not really 100% on. But
I think he was just focusing on other things.
Yeah. My side projects, some whatever the fuck he was doing. And then Howard Jones stepped in, and he did the Holy Diver cover and basically all of As Daylight Dies and their self-titled and all that shit. Yada yada yada. Arguably still their best vocalist. Which I don't honestly think that, to be honest. I love Howard Jones.
I think they're both great. They're just different.
Exactly. They're both great, but different. But there's something about Jesse Litch and his consistency.
Yeah.
You could hear where Howard's kind of he's there, but also he isn't. But Jesse sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
He sounds great live. Honestly, he just sounds great. Just as normal, just he could just do an acoustic set and it'd be like, fuck yeah, dude.
I think Howard Jones ended up leaving the band just because he had mental health issues.
Yeah.
And touring.
Diabetes, right?
Yeah. Taking being on tour and stuff was kind of you can only really eat shitty fast food, stuff like that. So it was taking. My assumption is that it was just taking a toll on him, and he did end up getting fucking diabetes.
Yeah.
And
let's also be honest, you know what I mean? He's not a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, my man is still there. He still has pipes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Fillmore for having a really shitty sound team. Every time I go there, I have a really hard time hearing the vocals over the mix. And you know what? That's whatever. It's just little venue effect.
Yeah.
And some place you'll go to it and it's just great, like St. Andrews Hall or something. But then the Fillmore, it's just, I don't know.
Majestic's pretty good.
Yeah. See, that's another example. The Majestic's good, but there's just something about the Fillmore. I don't know, man. Their sound team, they just can't figure it out. But all right, no shade. It was still fucking incredible. Light the Torch, his new band, Howard Jones' new band, is actually really fucking good.
Were they there?
Yeah. They opened.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
Motherfucker.
And dude, the drummer is actually really fucking solid. Really good. It was modern Killswitch Engage. That's what it just felt like to me. It was very driven. I like that shit. And, of course, August Burns Red was fucking incredible. Yeah. Because they, again, another one of my, that's why this concert was so special to me. Killswitch Engage and August Burns Red were two of my favorite bands.
Did they?
Probably all time.
What songs did August Burns Red play?
Let's see, Whitewash, I think Rationalist.
They play Empty Heaven?
No. No,
Fuck.
they didn't. I know, right? They got some good... Mariana's Trench, of course, Invisible Enemy.
That song gets me fucking hyped, dude.
Dude, I love August Burns Red. They're honestly, like, when people say they don't like them, I'm just like, whatever, dude. You just don't like them because they're one of the mainstream hardcore bands. Shut up. Fuck you.
Empty Heaven gets me fucking hyped, dude.
That's
When
my shit,
when I'm on the bike.
Anything on...
Just like,
yeah. Constellations is probably my favorite album, too.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's good.
And, but when Killswitch Engage finally came on, and when they finally started playing, Howard did songs with them.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did fucking Rose of Sharon and Signal Fire and In a Heartache.
Nice.
And, dude, it was so fucking sweet. It's probably the best concert I re-downloaded Snapchat, a while back. I was feeling less manic. And I do this thing where I don't save anything for my story. So once it's gone, it's fucking gone. And, it's 2-second videos anyways, but you know what I mean? Like, defeats the purpose, whatever. I'm bad at social media, clearly. But that concert was fucking... I never got to see Killswitch Engage with Howard Jones. And it just...
No.
Even that concert itself, I was supposed to go see it before the end of the world, before COVID.
Yeah.
We were going to go to Grand Rapids, remember?
Yeah,
and we just didn't feel like making the trek. And then the next day, everything shut down.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, everyone who probably went to that show prior, I don't know, they got COVID or some shit, but who fucking cares? Like, I could have saw that concert twice.
Yeah.
And, dude, it was special. I'm not gonna lie. I hate to rub it in, but it was legit special.
Well, fucker. I mean, we did see Howard Jones the one time with, what was the other one that he had?
Oh, Devil You Know.
Yeah, it lasted like 10 fucking minutes, and then they just, like,
they fell off, though,
up.
because of some bullshit. I think the drummer had more rights to the band than everybody else. It was like a really weird Slipknot thing. I don't know.
That'd do it.
Yep, that does it. You're right.
Yeah.
And at that point, like, they were so new that there was no point in fighting for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, just let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, didn't we saw fucking Cannibal Corpse recently?
Yes.
Too?
Oh my god, dude. This year
I didn't have a good
already...
segue for that, by the way. That's why I, like, stumbled.
No, you're good. You're good. Stumbling, fumbling ass.
Yeah. Such a good fucking show.
Dude, it was fucking amazing. It was Cannibal Corpse, Revocation. Again, these are all just, like, fucking death metal bands. Fucking...
Cannibal Corpse, Revocation.
Whitechapel.
Whitechapel.
And there was one more, Shadow of Intent.
Yeah, Shadow of Intent.
And they're all, like, Shadow of Intent, Whitechapel, they're more, like, modern. Revocation's been around for, like, a minute.
Yeah.
Like, I think a while.
2011 or, like, 2010 or some shit.
I think
a little bit before that.
Yeah. They were, like, early 2000s.
Yeah.
But Cannibal Corpse is, like, they're the granddads of this shit, dude.
Yeah.
It was them and fucking...
They fucking ripped
Swedish
so hard.
bands that you couldn't read the name. That at the time, though, those were the only motherfuckers doing it.
Yeah.
So, we got to meet George Fisher.
Yeah.
Which is fucking incredible.
He's a very nice man. He seemed like he just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah. If anything, like, I
So
feel like... I feel like Big dragged him out. I don't know how he got him to come out.
Well, here's the thing, right? My brother-in-law was working fucking security.
Yeah, so we got VIP.
Which we might do a video with Vic soon.
Fuck yeah!
So, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
He was working security, and he was like, all right, linger around for a little bit. But they were saying like, oh, you know, he went back onto the bus. He's probably not coming back out, whatever. And he was still saying, like, linger around still. So we were like, okay, whatever. We were just kind of, like, hanging around. And then at some point they were like, yeah, they literally just, like, left. Whatever. We were like, ah, fuck. So we went back to the car, and he immediately texted me, like, hey, come back. I'm hanging out with him right fucking now.
And I want you to know, like, right when Robert told me this, we were kind of in, like, an intersection in kind of, like, downtown Detroit. I whipped that shit. I whipped that shit right there because I'm a reckless
In front
driver.
of cameras and shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking...
Dude, I didn't give a fuck. I was, like, right there. I was like, dude, you guys could suck my dick from the back. I don't know. Like, I'm going to fucking meet the granddad of death metal. I'm just going to. It's just going to fucking happen. And then we did. And, dude, he was talking about fucking, like, how Metalocalypse, Nathan Explosion...
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, you're uncultured. but that's okay.
He was like the way that they created Nathan Explosion was they literally just had photos of him and Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Goofy bullshit. It's so good.
Funny as fuck. But honestly, though, Metalocalypse is probably one of the most important shows of this time era for heavy metal music.
Yeah, they usually don't see fans now because of, like, COVID shit, and he is a little afraid to get fucking... I mean, everyone's a little afraid to get fucking COVID.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's older, so it's like...
Especially if you're older, you don't know how your body... Like, you lived off of Jägermeister and fucking McDanks for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
You don't know how your body's going to react to it. You just don't.
And Vic was, like... And he was, like, near the front, like, where he was, like, fucking doing his head banging, like, whipping his fucking head around. And he said he hit him a couple of times with his hair, and Vic turned around like, "Ow, shit, that fucking hurt."
Dude, my man has neck. You could even see it through the hoodie that he was wearing.
Yeah.
That it was bulging out where the fucking hoodie sits. Like, my man is just, he's been headbanging for fucking 30 plus years, and he's just got a neck.
I wanted to talk to him about fucking comic shit, but I was so tired from us literally running down the street back to the fucking Majestic just to fucking talk to the guy that I was just like...
fanboy or weird around, like, famous people, but just, like, the fact that, like, he was just sitting there talking to us.
And fucking
I thought
Brian.
that was fucking awesome. Oh, and, Brian from the Black Dahlia Murder, he was there, and he was like, "I got this pizza, this is my wife." And I'm like, "Bring your wife over here, get fucking this picture." And he's like, "All right." So we got to meet him too, dude, and like, I don't know, man, that was special to me too. Like, honestly, all these shows so far this year have been fucking incredible.
It was very nice. I understand his haste to get the fuck out of there, though.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It was like I met Jesse Litch twice.
Yeah.
You were fucking there. You were there for both of them.
What are you talking about?
I met him at Dirtfest and I met him at the fucking Crowfoot. I stormed the stage at Killswitch to meet him.
Oh, I wasn't. I was there, but I wasn't
I think
in.
you went to take a shit or something. I don't know what you did.
Yeah,
but I ran right on stage, and they looked at me like, "Hey, you!" And he just comes out like, "Stop." He's fine. and then I got to take pictures with him. I don't know where the fucking pictures are. I'm gonna have to check one of my infinite amount of backups. Fuck you, Google. You don't back up shit.
Yeah.
And but dude, it was fucking, it was lit though. And Dirtfest, we were so fucking drunk. I don't blame you for not remembering that.
Yeah.
I was fucking gone.
I remember at Dirtfest when there was like the lady with like, I don't know. Okay.
All right, bro.
She had like a facial deformity. I'm not sure what was going on. I legitimately thought that she had the mumps, which is extremely contagious and so pretty fucking dangerous.
Scared. Cause, dude, did you get your mumps vaccine? Like,
well, yeah, but it's still like a dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know if I can still get it. You're the only motherfucker scared to get polio.
Shut the fuck up, dude. It's still like, it's still a fucking dangerous thing to get.
Yeah,
because it'll fuck you up.
80 or 2, but Robert, if you have your vaccine, I think you're fine.
I don't know, but
I don't know how it fucking works either. You're right. For all I know,
I was like fucking.
I've had COVID like fucking 3 times, and I got fucking both serums. I don't know. I don't know what's right and what's wrong.
What year was that?
Like
2016.
2015.
I was like fucking 19. I was like 18 or 19.
So I was scared of the mumps, bro.
Whatever. I had irrational fears. I still have irrational fears.
I sleep with the nightlight on. I'm scared of polio.
I'm a little bit low T. I don't care. Low test.
No, you are. And here's another thing about the Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, fuck you.
Robert wanted to give up on the night for the Cannibal Corpse concert, and I will never
fucking tired, dude.
let him. I won't let him. I'll pull him out of his comfort zone 10 out of 10. I even told him in the shower. I was like, Robert, you got to put yourself out there more.
Shower. Oh, man. Fucking asshole. Oh, shit. What else?
Oh, shit, my bad. Another concert I went to was the Tool concert.
Yeah?
I saw them at Little Caesars Arena. And, again, this one was just fucking weird but amazing. I hung out with my my kitchen manager, but my old GM at the time, and one of my coworkers. And we went up there. We met at his place. Then we fucking went to the show. We met up some of his buddies, and he's just like it was just crazy how different of a person he was outside of work. It just goes to show you that airport sucks the life out of your soul. But it was just fun as fuck, man. His friends had pictures of him. He had pictures of him holding a cat. Like, look at this, Rob. That easy. And yeah, honestly, it was funny as fuck. And then I ran into fucking Joe at the concert. Yeah. He was there too.
Joe who?
Joe, the only Joe we know.
Drummer Joe?
Not Drummer Joe. Okay, but yeah. I ran into him, and we like I ran into him once in the beginning of the concert. I was drunk going in though, and I ate a hockey puck size edible, so I was somewhere in between.
Joe Mama?
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. I was a little fucking gone, and then the Tool started playing. I got to hear the pot and shit, and I was just like, fuck yeah! I was super into it. But for the entirety of a song, I blacked out in my chair. That is why I do general admission at every concert I go to. There is something about me being impaired and the ability to sit down. It doesn't work with me. The moment I don't care, dude. I don't care what it is. It could be a park bench. But the moment I sit down and I'm already that faded, I'll slip away. I just will. I did it our whole fucking childhood.
Yeah, I like Tool, but I feel like I'd end up passing out also. During a live performance.
No shade to Tool. I actually like Tool. I was just actually fucked up.
Licking doorknobs, eating pancakes, walking through a lizard dick.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking insert Tom roll here. Hell yeah, dude.
Whatever fucking weird 90s bullshit they still play. You know what, dude? If I wanted to listen to some fucking bald guy acting like he was smart, I would just listen to the Joe Rogan Experience.
That's a twofer, dude.
Yeah.
But fuck you. Tool's good. And the concert, honestly, for an indoor, like, stadium concert, that was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. Their light effects and, like, the weird shit they were doing, it was fucking awesome. It reminded me of, like, Iron Maiden. Like, you know how they just go all in when they fucking play live and they do, like, weird fire shit and stuff?
Yeah.
It was really fucking cool.
Oh.
Like, it was legit. It was fucking sweet. But
Sounds
again,
cool.
Really fucked up. Even that drive home, don't do that, kids. Like, don't drive home fucked up.
You were sober by the time you left, though, right?
Nah.
God damn it, Cedric.
It's okay to admit it if nothing bad happens. We got home, but I'm not gonna lie, the moment I pulled up to the driveway, it's like it all just hit me. I even looked around, I was like, fuck, I drove home. And then I just went in the house.
You just stone cold fucking sober by the time you got back.
That realization was enough for me to just, like, come to.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I've been reading a little bit.
Okay,
I've been trying to get back into fucking books. And I got this fucking... Ooh, dude. I got this fucking thing called Paperbacks from Hell.
Paperbacks from Hell. What is
and it's, like, a directory of, like, old fucking, like... horror novels from like the 70s all the way up to the 90s.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Oh my god, dude. All of these fucking novels, depending on like the publishing house, all had like insane covers. And all the premises were like, these are books that are meant to be sold at a fucking drugstore for like 50 cents a pop.
Yeah.
But now they're going for, like, exorbitant price on fucking eBay. You know, some of them. Well, the more, like, noteworthy ones. And some of them are absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, one is called The Little People. And it's about Nazi leprechauns who were made by the Third Reich. And one of them is named Hitler. I don't know, one of them is named Adolf. And they were sex slaves to fully grown men.
Jesus.
It's so fucking weird. And they, like, kill people or something. The cover is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Another one is called The Spawn. And it's about, like, a killer fetus. And the cover to that one is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Dude, I love shit like that, though. I bet it looks like a fucking Cannibal Corpse cover.
Oh, dude, all this shit does. There's one where... I don't know which one... I don't know what this novel's called, but there's one where it's like a pig, like, eating some fucking dude's entrails or whatever.
Hell yeah.
On the cover, and it's like, yo, this is, like, in a general fucking drugstore. This is, like, in a fucking Rite Aid. Like a lot of these are, but some of them are like, some of them are very good, others not so much. And it's called Paperbacks from Hell. Some of these, because of this book, got re-released by this publishing house that did this main book or whatever. It's by Grady Hendrix, and they made like a collection of shit that they're reprinting, because they're doing like the original cover art to some of these.
Yeah.
Because a lot, I don't know if you notice now, but there's a lot of like horror novels in like fucking Barnes and Nobles or like other bookstores.
You know, it's just one of those things. I guess I just never like looked around, and I legitimately.
But if you look at them, like some of them are just like graphic design bullshit.
That's fucking sweet though, and I just haven't been to like a bookstore, I guess, in a while. Like I legit haven't.
Yeah, it's like depressing because a lot of these newer ones you can't really tell if it's like a drama book or if it's a fucking horror book or like a thriller, because a lot of these they take out the name, they take out the genre of horror and just put it under fucking thriller for no reason.
Well, I guess like thriller, you know,
it makes it sound more exciting, whereas horror sounds like garbage bullshit.
I would say in a different like light, it makes it dilutes it a little bit, like, you know what I mean? If you have something that's branded as horror, it's automatically, what is it, like TV-14 or fucking, like, it's automatically, like, rated R or some shit.
Yeah, people think of that as, like, lowest common denominator.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
immediately just gonna get looked at differently.
Yeah, or just fucking just thrown to the side.
It's called
Paperbacks from Hell.
Yeah, and it's, like, some of these covers are fucking hilarious. There's that Spawn cover.
It's a fetus with a man in a jar.
yeah. It fucking rules, dude. And a lot of these are so fucking awesome.
Why does a fetus look like E.T.?
I couldn't tell you. Just look like a big progerian baby. There's one that I really want to read called The Spirit or whatever, and it's about like Native American dude and this other guy whose entire camp was killed by fucking by Sasquatch or whatever, and they go out into the wilderness and try to hunt it down and fucking kill it. It's pretty fucking. It sounds like really good. It sounds like a good premise for like a fucking movie. Dude, I love
shit like that. I've been like really into horror lately. Like I told you, I got Shudder and everything, and like I don't know, man. I just fell back in love with it.
Yeah, and some of this shit is like really fucking cool. Yeah, this is the Little People one. It is ridiculous. I'll put these covers up on screen.
Something about a Nazi elf. I don't know.
Yeah. And there's another one that looks really good that I've been looking for, that it's really fucking expensive online, but it's called The Night Train. And it's called Night Train, a novel of horror. But the cover looks fucking... Some of the newer covers look pretty fucking terrible. This is the original cover.
Yeah, okay.
And that looks creepy as fuck. That looks so good. And this is...
I like it. It's almost like kind of like a what is that? The pastel art. Like it just has like a
That like all these had like so much passion put behind them.
Yeah.
And I get why they don't do it anymore, because it takes 5 minutes and you don't have to pay somebody a commission and you don't have to pay somebody fucking royalties for a cover, which is totally fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of these newer covers that are like graphic design fucking nightmares, but some of them aren't so bad. So it's like, whatever. Yeah. You know, I have no problem either way. And some people look at it as like dated, but at the same time it's like, it's a fucking horror novel.
Yeah, exactly. And most of them are fucking dated. If we're talking culty, anything. Like,
and
you know what I mean?
This is the newer one.
Night Train.
It looks stupid.
Yeah,
it's literally just a train.
Yeah. I don't like
and here's the UK cover. This is weird as fuck.
I kind of like the UK one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, here's another terrible fucking cover for it. 5 seconds on fucking Google and on Photoshop.
What did I recently watch? The new Scream.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, I don't
want to see it either.
I don't like it for maybe...
I didn't even like the original Scream.
It's another series like the fucking Mike Myers movies, just like the Freddy Krueger movies, just like all of them blend in my fucking head.
Yeah.
And like I guess there was a couple things that eluded me, just like them referring to the movie as Stab.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of threw me off, and I was like, oh, wait, that's the whole point of, like, the series, right? They referred to the movie as Stab in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, like, the whole movie was kind of a parody of itself, but it also referenced modern horror, like Hereditary and all that shit, which was okay if it was done in a digestible way, but of course it wasn't. And then you got the 13 Reasons Why kid there, you know, the Wallows boy. I just want to like hit him in the face. He just has that face. I don't know.
He has that like weird like thumb head.
He always looks like he's just doing this, but all the fucking time. I don't know if he just has to shit before his bits, but like I don't know.
Wasn't he in like Percy Jackson or some shit?
Yeah, he was. That was good. That was a good call.
I could be wrong about that, but yeah.
Hey, you fucking race.
Yeah.
White people look the same.
Yeah, whatever. A lot of us do.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Fucking, yeah, I've been reading a little bit of fucking Goosebumps.
Dude, every time you say that shit, I get so excited because that's just such a lost thing to this generation. Every time it like comes back and it rears its face, it's always like some adaptation, but it's not the books.
Some of them are terrible. Some of
Most
them
of them
are really
terrible.
yeah.
I mean, like it's.
But they're like
it's like a niche thing. Like it's its own thing.
It's like a hit of nostalgia, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know they changed a bunch of the fucking cover art to it too.
I'm probably be into that too, just depending on how it looks.
It's not terrible. It just doesn't feel like Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with the newer covers, but like.
I'm all cool with like revamps and reboots, but why don't we just make new ideas or just I don't know similar ideas? I like
there's the artist Tim Jacobus, and I follow a lot of his shit on Instagram now, and he has like they have like a whole fucking art book on it's like a nice little thing that you could use as like a coffee table book or whatever, but it's like fucking it's so cool. And it's called The Art of Goosebumps. I want it so bad.
Yeah, dude.
All the art looks so good. You know they have fucking canceled Goosebumps books?
Oh, really? Like a whole like lost archives of just like fucking... Okay, that's...
And it's in the fucking Art of Goosebumps books.
I hope some of them are a little bit more like fucked up. Like, because it always kind of like teeters towards...
Sort of.
It leaves a lot up to your imagination.
I'll tell you this. There are... novels that R.L. Stine wrote before called Fear Street, and they're more thriller-esque, horror-ish. They're meant for more like teen girls, but some of them are like decent. Some of them are like really good books, and they're a little bit more adult. They're a little bit more fucked up.
What's it called again?
Fear Street.
Fear Street. I've actually never heard of that. That's kind of fucking sweet, though.
Yeah, they made an adaptation on Netflix, and it's called Fear Street, 1994.
What?
And then the second part is called like something. It's in the 80s. I forget what year it is.
I gotta watch this though. You just gave me something. Oh yeah.
And then the last one takes place in like the 1700s or some shit. It's really fucking good. I highly recommend it. But
oh yeah.
I forget what fucking point I was gonna make, but it's really really good. I would definitely check that out. And oh yeah, I was also looking up like Goosebumps Rip-Offs, because there was like a bunch of books in the 90s that were like kind of hitting on that Goosebumps like
it was
high or whatever.
It was just the time era, you know what I mean? Like there was a bunch of shit fucking.
Yeah, there's one called Shivers that's really good. That's a little bit more fucked up. There's one called Curse of the New Kid, where apparently there's a scene. I haven't read it, but Victor read it. Victor read like a few of those when he was a kid. But there was a scene when this kid has like bad luck follow him everywhere, and they're all hanging out in I think like a gymnasium, and something happens where this kid just gets like one of these kids that's like fucking with him or whatever gets lifted into the air, and like his bones just start fucking breaking and shit. It's fucked up.
I love that.
It's brutal for a kid's book, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There's so much like shit like that was just for kids, but it just was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I think even scary stories you tell in the dark is fucking weird.
Oh, some of the stories are goofy as fuck, but some of the stories are like creepy.
It's really fucking creepy.
Like the one
even
where
the movie was creepy as fuck.
yeah. Well, the one story where like the girl gets trapped inside of the fucking chest, and then they find her like years later as like an emaciated husk in the fucking attic.
Exactly.
Ah! That one fucks me up so bad, and the art is so good.
Yeah.
And that's another one where they changed the fucking art in it. Again, bullshit.
Yeah.
It's timeless.
It is timeless, but such are the times. It's a generational gap, and like people don't fucking know what this is. So the only way to bring it back is to fucking make it
change the art a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been reading that. I've been reading a little bit of Goosebumps.
Speaking of people that are things from the 90s that are coming back, Madonna's doing crazy shit.
I'll get into that in a second.
Hell yeah.
I've been reading well, it's called I don't know how to introduce it really, but it's sort of like The Witcher before The Witcher.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Yeah. What the fuck is it called?
Elric of Melniboné, and it's like this this whole saga of like fucking fantasy novels that came out in like 1960 or something.
Yeah.
Whereas the Witcher novels came out in the 80s. And Witcher kind of like plagiarized a little bit. There's a bunch of different videos kind of explaining it and explaining different shit.
Like, come on, if we're being like 100% honest,
everything
Witcher
copies
is kind
everything.
of medieval-esque, right?
Yeah,
like,
and so is this.
There's only so many fucking ways to tell that story, you know what I mean? Or to approach that story, not be an asshole.
So it's about this like albino prince or albino emperor
Yeah.
who kind of like doesn't really want to be ruler, and he lives in a society full of like fucking sociopaths where they're not quite they're like this weird half race or whatever, but he himself is like the only one that's like pure fucking white skin, red eyes, fucking white hair, whatever. And it's kind of where that trope comes from of like Castlevania,
Yeah.
Alucard, fucking Blood Omen, Kane.
Albino people are bad.
No, just like shut the fuck up, dude. Of like white-haired, like cool fantasy guys or whatever.
I get what you're saying.
And he's like thin and frail because he needs like drugs to survive. And he was born that way because his father didn't do certain rituals or whatever, so the gods kind of like cursed them or whatever the fuck. And at some point he gets like the soul-sucking sword, kind of like Blood Omen, fucking Legacy of Kain, where he has a soul reaver or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he gets at some point he like leaves the kingdom for reasons. I think just it's partly because like the sword constantly needs souls and it gives him like energy, so he doesn't have to like sometimes he doesn't really have to deal with like the drugs or anything, and now he only really takes the drugs to like fucking like advance his power a little bit. So he eventually like leaves the kingdom because, you know, the sword constantly needs fucking souls, and because he wants to like discover himself and discover like the world outside of his fucking kingdom, because they have the closed borders, because he didn't want to like conquer the world or whatever. And his whole race is like, what the fuck are you doing as emperor or whatever, even though they fear him. Some of them, especially his cousin who tried to like usurp him, you know, didn't respect him, so he left or whatever in search of like, you know, just like reason and like justice and shit. And he's the only person in like years that's developed like feelings and a conscience.
Yeah.
In his entire race. So it's really fucking good. And he, like, the first book is kind of just like his origin story. They were all kind of like written out of order.
Yeah.
So this whole like new book like compiles everything, and you know, it just kind of starts off with his origin story, and then the rest of the books are just his like random adventures.
That's cool though. I dig that.
Like pulpy,
kind of like
anybody
whatever. That can just make a whole world. Like fucking.
It's really good world building. Like
I like that.
It came at a time when I think think, the fuck was it? Lord of the Rings had come out in like the 40s or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was still like a kid when it came out. So he started up in that world, and this is like one of the earliest fucking examples of that kind of character.
Because it was that captivating to him that he just like, I can do it too.
And you know what's fucked up? They were gonna make shows of it. Like they have like a bunch of comics, and the comics are really fucking good.
Yeah.
There's one called there's one from a company called Titan Comics.
Yeah.
Really fucking good. The art is like amazing, and it's like very gothic inspired, like looks rad as shit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. The whole point of this segment is read more.
Yeah.
You uneducated schmucks.
And the world building is really fucking good. You know, he doesn't waste time like with characters just kind of like sitting around and like doing fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And it's one of the earliest examples of this kind of character in media. And I would definitely recommend it if you like Game of Thrones, because he's like really good friends with George R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
And there's like a few references to his sword Stormbringer in fucking Game of Thrones.
That's really cool though.
He wasn't like good friends with Tolkien, J.R. or Tolkien, whatever, who did Lord of the Rings. But they were like cool with each other, you know, and he kind of saw like a lot of the writers at the time as his contemporaries. And he kind of was like leading some of the foundations and like some of that shit, man. Like, yeah, here's the comic or whatever, but that's what the character looks like.
Oh yeah, that's fucking sweet.
He's
like you said, it's very like there's so many examples of that. Yeah. In so many fucking things.
I mean, here's what his armor is supposed to actually look like.
Yeah.
And I think he had like a weird crossover with Conan and Marvel Comics at some point.
That's fucking sweet.
And they gave him like a stupid wizard hat. I don't know why, but it's kind of cool to like.
Even that.
A lot of people didn't like it. Like the 80s probably.
Okay, yeah.
And I like the fucking Japanese cover, because the Japanese cover of the compilation of stories looks really fucking cool.
That is fucking sick.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. If you're like into fucking Game of Thrones, if you're into Lord of the Rings, definitely, because they take a lot of tropes and he deconstructs a little bit, and he kind of because he's supposed to be like the anti-Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets a lot of bitches between the stories, but at the same time, he isn't like this
so did
big.
Everybody else he pillaged.
He's supposed to be like frail and pretty skinny.
Yeah.
He knows a little bit of magic, but he's not like really great at it. But he's a fucking great swordsman, and the stories like really go out of their way to like kind of emphasize that, and it's fucking great, dude. I don't know. I can't recommend it enough. There's like a brand new compilation of stories coming out. The comics by this Titans comic. Ignore all the other fucking comics right now of Elric. Only watch or only read the fucking new Titan Comics version. And there's like a new compilation of stories that came out like that collects everything. So just fucking read that.
Yeah, exactly. Just take some time. Broaden your horizons, use your actual imagination, and don't wait for it to become a watered-down adaptation that you're probably going to fucking hate because you don't appreciate the origin.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? They were going to make a TV show. I mentioned this earlier, but I almost forgot it. They were going to make a TV show back in like 2019, 2020, and Amazon Prime canceled it because it was too close to The Witcher.
Exactly, and that's so fucking stupid to me because everyone is a fucking caveman and they just take everything for surface level shit. And like you said, man, no one wants to go back and actually like appreciate things.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? There's such a case to be made for like plagiarism in it, but like there's other videos explaining it a lot better than I ever could.
Exactly, but how hard can you go after something when everything fucking already exists?
Around the time that it was written, Poland was still under the Iron Curtain of like, communist rule or whatever.
Yeah.
And at some point, when it lifted or whatever, stuff from the West was able to finally come in. And guess who was working as a translator for fantasy novels? The guy who wrote the fucking Witcher.
Wow. Oh, shit.
And the very last book of Elric that came out that was translated in Poland was in 1985. Guess when the first fucking Witcher novel came out? A few months later, 1985.
Everyone has stolen everyone's ideas ever.
Yeah, but it's one thing if you
put
citations.
Like, that's completely backhanded
and you're
because
like,
of just everything you just explained.
Yeah.
But literally, it probably just would have happened a year later in some other way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And that's just modern media and
but
what is actually like.
Dude doesn't even fucking admit it. He's just like, oh, I never took inspiration of anything. I just did it on my own. It's like, dude.
Now that's low test.
Yeah, that's low test shit, dude.
Hell
Stealing
yeah,
shit.
Is.
Yeah.
That's some little dick energy.
Yeah.
Make your own idea.
At least no idea is like truly original. Everyone takes stuff from.
Give it some individuality in your. I don't know. Give it.
But at least even if you do steal shit, at least list citations.
I was just about to say credit your source.
Credit your source, man. There's no issue with that, and the guy didn't even come after him and sue him because now Witcher has become such an identity of Poland and fantasy stuff that they one of the books when Obama met with the president of Poland or whatever, they gave him a bunch of shit for Polish stuff, and it was like a national gift to him. And a couple of those things were Witcher novels, which I'll be honest, they're still good.
Yeah,
they're still good. All the Witcher shit is still good. I could still read both and get enjoyment out of both. There's nothing wrong if you but there is a kind of a case to be made.
Yeah.
Oh.
It will never get off the ground, but yes.
Yeah, that was a whole mouthful. But yeah, Elric of Melniboné. It came out around the time that Lord of the Rings was still getting popular, in the 60s.
Yeah. Just look up Elric Melniboné. Just hopefully Google takes the wheel.
Yeah.
If not, good luck.
Super good, though. I haven't really been reading anything else, but speaking of weird shit, you want to get into the Madonna thing?
Oh, yeah, I want to get into the fucking Madonna thing.
I'm sorry. I kind of I don't know. I wanted to get this out there because he's not an extremely popular character, and they're coming out with a video game soon, apparently. So
look, it's current. It's relevant.
Yeah, and the symbol they use for different factions and stuff in Elric, they use in everything now, which is crazy because he kind of yeah. All right, yeah, Madonna. This fucking video, dude. This fucking video of her hanging out with when Kanye West was still dating Julia Fox or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess they were hanging out with Antonio Brown and Floyd Mayweather. And I'll put the video up on screen when I start playing it. But it's so fucking weird of them just
It looks like the strangest slumber party ever.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of people in their
random elites just fucking chilling.
Yeah, in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Hanging out on the couch like fucking teenagers.
But Madonna's a whole vibe, and she's just dancing hard as fuck in the middle, crumping, just getting down.
Yeah, she's like... oh my god, it just looks ridiculous. What the fuck is happening right now? What is happening here?
I'm not sure, but person in fucking leather pants, I don't know if she just stood up and showed her titties. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah. It's very strange. She's hugging Julia Fox. Floyd Mayweather is sitting there with
he
a
looks
weird
like he doesn't want to be there. He looks like he just went in the wrong room and everyone's come sit down.
Yeah. He looks so annoyed.
Madonna looks like she just had her third fucking vodka tonic.
Yeah. Everyone's just kind of sitting there. Madonna's 62, almost 63.
She is living. She is hell yeah.
And she's vibing the fuck out on the couch.
And she's dating some 20-year-old, right?
Yeah, she's dating some like kid in his fucking mid to early 20s.
I bet he hangs pipe.
Probably, or she's just a fucking weirdo.
Whatever.
It's so weird. And meanwhile, she is just like yucking it up on the fucking couch like a Power Rangers villain. She can't even turn her neck because of all the fucking surgeries that she's had, plastic surgeries. She's just sitting there like fucking going back and forth, doing weird shit.
I don't know why I love it so much. It's just so like, hear nothing from Madonna. She's dating a 20-year-old and crumping next to fucking Floyd Mayweather.
And Floyd Mayweather just has this fucking hoodie on, and he looks like that one kid.
It's far less sad than Britney.
Yeah. Who? He looks like that one kid who sits in the back of the party, and it's like, they don't even know how cool I am right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I don't know, dude. Have you ever seen fucking Power Rangers? How they have those like putty patrollers?
Yeah.
The like random fucking bad guys that just like. Like, and you know how they have like
a random bad guy.
Yeah, you know how they have like some of them in the background will just like do weird shit.
Yeah.
That's what Madonna looks like. That's what she looks like.
Getting down, and Floyd is just like this.
Yeah. She's just in the background doing like stance, but like idling pose, like in a fucking fighting
They're
game.
all on some weird coke, probably. But man, it just looks like. It looks like the fucking house party that shouldn't have happened.
Like, I would be so pissed if I was famous and somebody invited Madonna to my fucking party. I'd be so fucking annoyed.
Could you be pissed if she's the life of the party? I mean, like, no one else is fucking...
I guess.
No one else is shooting those vibes.
She's fucking 62. Who invited a 62-year-old woman to my goddamn party?
Maybe she's got some 8 balls. Like,
Who the fuck invited Madonna? Whoever invited Madonna, you're fired.
You know
or if you're my friend, you're not anymore.
Cone-shaped bra? Drugs.
Yeah. She's definitely on him in that.
Oh, for sure.
She's like doing weird shit.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe even like old boy she's dating is the plug.
She's putting ass shots on fucking Instagram.
But we could all agree that we're all semi-curious to what's going on with that.
You really want to see Madonna's pussy, dude?
Would I? Yeah.
That mashed potato shit.
That bitch survived the 80s. I mean, yeah, let's see it.
I don't want to see it.
Whatever, dude.
That shit's
That's you.
beat up, bro. That shit is beat up, son. I mean, more power to her. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm definitely judging, though. I'm going to judge. If you say that you're not judging, you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking lying. Stop lying about it.
For me, not only the fact that these people survived, that the fact that they're still trying to stay current is just nothing but extraordinary. Let's just let them live.
Yeah.
Let's let the fucking fire start again.
She's doing like fucking... like that one karate kid in a fucking mosh pit at a fucking death metal show. She's just
exactly. She's just fucking. She's starting her fucking engine.
Yeah.
Lawnmower. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Madonna looks fun as fuck. I would meet her.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I take it back. Maybe I just want to hang out with Madonna a little bit.
Madonna,
maybe I'm jealous.
You ever stumble upon this? Like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. We're going to meet Madonna when she's like fucking 80 and she's still like doing surgeries to prolong her life so she can live past 200.
Exactly. They'll Futurama, they'll put her fucking head in a jar, dude. She's a national treasure.
She's going to walk in like the fucking Terminator and like peel her arm off and be like, look at what they did to me.
We couldn't save Betty White. We'll save her.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God, dude. She looks insane now.
Dude, she does. I'm not gonna lie. She looks like a Batman villain.
At least she doesn't look like fucking Lil' Kim.
At least she doesn't look like Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim looks insane. She looks fucking crazy now.
You know, I haven't seen a current picture of her.
You haven't?
No.
She looks like she looks like the world's biggest Marilyn Monroe fan. She looks so crazy, dude. Like,
so fucking
the skin on her face is so pulled back, she looks like an alien.
Oh, yikes.
She used to be extremely... I really do think that she was very, very pretty.
Yeah.
And people are saying that you know, she's kind of trying to hide her blackness or whatever, and she's kind of trying to hide, you know, her ethnicity, which is, you know, for some people, sure, you know, there's a lot of self-hate or whatever in certain communities.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's not a good thing.
No.
But she looks fucking crazy. I don't know if she just really fucking loves Marilyn Monroe and wants to look like her, or if she just doesn't like who she is. But that's what she looks like now.
Yeah,
she looks so fucking crazy.
Is crazy as fuck, actually.
And she used to be so pretty.
I had to think of what she even, like, used to look like. That's how, like, fucking crazy that, like, is. Holy shit, dude.
90s, early 2000s, Lil' Kim? Fucking smoke show.
Yeah.
Now?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I can't even...
It's like the Kardashian effect, where they just fucking replaced her with another fucking Kim.
It looks like they...
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Dude, there's another picture where her nose is
Marilyn
just like...
Monroe. Like, I don't know if that's what she's going for, but it's very bad.
There's another picture where her nose looks bad. Like, they fucked her shit up.
Oh, it's like her whole... She looks like a fucking... a wee fucking creative character.
Yeah. She used to have, like, this pretty, like, button nose.
And then all out of nowhere, it's like they just brought her face in fucking... I don't know.
She, like, thinned it out. Now she looks like she fell into a vat of chemicals fighting Batman. She looks like the fucking Joker, like that crazy cat lady face.
It's so fucked up, but, like, interesting to see what, like, these, like, old pop stars turn into.
Bro, fucking, I remember there was a thing of 50 Cent where he made fun of her and called her the fucking leprechaun.
Hell yeah, Pity. Fucking radio silent, you don't hear shit from his ass, and then he just comes out with that.
And then she, like, says some shit where, I don't know, I forget what the fuck she said. It's so unmemorable because him calling her a fucking leprechaun is just so goddamn funny.
It's funny as fuck, dude.
50 Cent just annihilating her on fucking, like, Instagram and shit.
Speaking of fucking celebrity trash.
Oh, dude,
fucking,
50 Cent's so cool.
No. 50 Cent is cool. And
50
I don't give a
Cent's
shit when
cool
anybody
as fuck.
says, like, the music that he made in the fucking early 2000s was...
Yeah.
It was it. Like,
yeah.
Like,
it's
my
great.
man moved mountains, like, honestly. But I love what's going on with Kanye, though. Kanye is low test.
Kanye is low test as shit, dude.
Low test as fuck, bro.
Low testosterone shit. Him, like, harassing fucking Kim Kardashian and, like, putting their fucking private information out there and shit like that. And telling his fans to go up to her in public and, like, talk shit to her. Like, to her face. And so, like, that's fucking... You look like a pussy, dude.
You do look like a pussy. And you're abusing your platform. But more... You look like a pussy.
Here's the thing. I have loved ones that have bipolar disorder. And a lot of them... don't have shitty fucking behavior, and when they have signs, you know, that their mental health problems are, like, messing with them, or their biological problems from said mental health problem happen, they go to a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
They speak to somebody. Kanye is just fucking losing his mind.
Yep.
Kanye just doesn't give a fuck. He's just doing horrible shit to Kim. And the whole, like, Pete Davidson thing is so funny.
Dude, Kanye is being bullied by someone who looks like he's fucking 18.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say... Maybe Pete Davidson's tall in person, but my man is built like he's still going through puberty. I don't know why he's getting bullied by this man who everybody dogged on him about his dad dying in 9/11.
Getting anally annihilated by fucking Pete Davidson.
Tell them the shit that they were, like, saying, their back and forths.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have heard this already. But he said some shit like, hey, man, I need you to fucking stop. Like, Pete Davidson sent this to...
Pete Davidson got high tested and fucking just, like, told him some shit.
He nutted up to him and he was like, hey, I'm going to need you to fucking stop this. Kim's a great mother. You know, she's been doing a lot of great shit. You're fucking extremely lucky to have her as, like, the mother of your children, you know? And he was like, oh, we're using profanity now? Which, if you're worried about fucking profanity, you know who else was worried about fucking profanity? The BTK killer. He was one of those, like, people who were, like, fucking weirdos about, like, people being like, oh, you know who else was? Fucking Bill Cosby. He turned out to be a rapist. And maybe don't concern yourself with the language of others. Maybe concern yourself about how you fucking conduct yourself in fucking public if you're a public figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be a fucking dickhead. And don't use your platform to, like, harass people.
Exactly.
Especially
targets on people's backs. Of course you have a following. Of course these people, they'll fucking throw an egg at her ass just to fucking get a like on Instagram.
Yeah, and I like the Kardashians are already hated enough.
Well, they're aliens.
Yeah. They're fucking lizard people, but...
The fucking whatever the bad guy is in fucking, what is that, dude? Land of the Lost?
Yeah. And then he sent a picture back of him, like, giving the thumbs up, like, you know, with his tongue out and stuff. And Kanye sent, like, oh, where are you at, huh? Where are you taking that photo from? And he was like, one fucking word, or not one word, but, like, one tiny response, just like, oh, your wife's bed.
Hell yeah, dude.
Blast. Oh, he got fucking ethered, bro. He sent this dude to the fucking shadow realm.
Hell yeah, dude. And now Kanye's just writhing in his fucking bed somewhere.
Yeah.
Just fucking... Because this beta male...
He already broke up with fucking Julia Fox.
Become a beta male.
Called her, like, disgusting on the fucking internet and shit. It's one thing if you, like, separate amicably and you have, like, kids. So it's like, yeah, you know, you gotta have, like, a relationship with the mother of your kids or, like, the father of your kids. So it's like, whatever. But if you choose to be a fucking dickhead and, like, do that sort of shit, guess what? Your kids are going to grow up. They're going to fucking hate you.
Yeah.
They're not going to like you at all.
And they're going to, like, probably get bullied or someone's going to bring it up like, hey, is this your dad?
They're going to actively dislike you.
Yeah.
Kind of like, who is it? It was either Nikki Sixx or somebody else. Who did fucking Kid Rock knock out at the fucking VMAs?
I didn't even know that fucking happened, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
Which is hilarious because, you know what? Kid Rock, his music sucks. His political opinions fucking suck.
Test getting knocked out by Kid Rock.
But I'm sure, person to person, he's like a cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's like a nice dude to hang out with in real life. But the fucking picture, or it's either a picture or a video of him like knocking out one of the people from fucking what the fuck is that band? That band from the 80s? Kickstart My Heart and shit. Motley Crue. Was the fucking lead singer of Motley Crue? Was it Vince Neil?
I think so, yeah.
Who the fuck did he knock out, dude? My
This
God.
is funny as fuck. I had no idea this was a thing.
God, now I have to Google it.
Oh, of course you have to fucking Google this.
Kid Rock, VMAs. VMA 5. Tommy Lee. Yeah. He his
so
kids are going to grow up to be like Tommy Lee's kids who Kid Rock knocked him the fuck out, which is hilarious in and of itself.
So fucking funny, bro.
And then later on in life, like Tommy Lee's like a terrible fucking drunk piece of shit. And the only thing that him and his band did were fucking get drunk and shoot up fucking heroin all day.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking suck. I'm sorry. Tommy Lee fucking sucks. Nikki Sixx can suck my dick and my balls.
We're just not fans of Motley Crue here.
Yeah.
I would actually be okay if I never heard Kickstart My Heart again.
Yeah. We've heard so much on the radio of that band that I'm so tired. It makes me so tired. But yeah, they suck. Nikki Sixx, if you hear this, you can suck my fucking dick. Your radio show sucks ass. I never, like, if I hear that shit one more time on the radio, you're not from Detroit, so I don't know why you have, like, a radio show here. You need to fuck off. Go the fuck back wherever the fuck you came from.
Fucking square up with Kid Rock.
Yeah, square up with fucking Kid Rock, dude. So stupid. Yeah. Tommy Lee's kids, like, I think his son, like, knocked him the fuck out. Because all of his life, I think he put his hands on him and his mom or whatever. I could be getting this information wrong, but I don't give a fuck because fuck Motley Crue.
Yeah.
His kid, like, knocked him the fuck out. Like, that's what Kanye's kids are going to grow up to be like.
Yep.
Like, they're not going to like you, dude. Unless you nut the fuck up and just be, like, a normal fucking person for, like, a little bit.
My man hasn't been normal in quite some time.
Yeah.
It was even before Kim.
You want them to grow up with fucking Kim Kardashian's, like, toxic-ass family and, like, do weird shit? No. No.
Become another jaded fucking sociopath millionaire.
Yeah.
Or billionaire, wherever the fuck they're at.
Which, I mean, Kim Kardashian's not exactly innocent either.
No, this bitch on her, like, fourth failed marriage, but she's a fucking, again, a billionaire. So what's the issue?
She put out this fucking thing recently where she was like, I guess her and her family were doing some fucking interview. They were like, they asked her some fucking question about, like, hey, you know, for women in business, what is really, like, the path to success or whatever. And it's like, she said, oh, you know, just get off your fucking ass and work. You know, work. Put out work consistently and all this other.
You know how many people carried her bitch ass?
Yeah.
Probably even half of her fucking marriages.
She literally is famous because her father is one of the lawyers that represented fucking OJ. And she hung out with fucking Paris Hilton and got famous, rode her fucking pigtails until she got fucking famous.
Yep.
And then she fucked Ray J, which... Was Ray J even that popular to fucking begin with?
No, but everybody wanted to see her ass, so it just kind of worked out for them.
And, like, at the time, who the fuck even was Kim Kardashian?
Someone.
Nobody knew these fucking people.
Someone who fucked B-minus people. Like, and athletes.
And, like, her mom got together with Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner now. Fucking mess. All of it's a fucking mess.
It's like this weird domino effect of them coasting off of each other's fame or someone else's fame, and then they got enough fame, and
she didn't fucking work for anything.
They're the prime example of just the Hollywood effect.
Having shit handed to you and then acting like poor people are poor just because they want to be.
The moment you're in the elite circle, all you got to do is keep banging to stay in, or branch off.
Yeah,
and then that's it.
Stupid.
And on that note,
stupid.
If you stalk and or harass your exes,
you're a piece of shit.
You're kind of a piece of shit, and you are pathetic as fuck.
I don't like Kim Kardashian, but nobody deserves
to be harassed for just moving on to a different fucking stage in their life. I'm sorry you weren't the one. All right,
if you're a public figure, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you're just some dumb schmuck, just fucking leave them alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, and then maybe you can find closure in your sad, pathetic life.
Yeah. We got any other cool topics?
Nah, dude. In fact, it might be about that time. Otherwise, I'm going to literally want to kill myself tomorrow.
I got a couple.
Next episode.
You look so upset right now at me.
No, I know, but I legit, I'm out of time.
You sure?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about one more thing, though.
Fuck you, save it for next time.
I wanted to talk about fucking Bar Rescue, dude. Reality shows.
Fuck you, save it for next time.
All right. God damn it.
You're the one who took forever talking about The Witcher or some shit.
Fuck you.
No, I was actually really into that. But
oh.
But
is that about time then?
Yeah. This has been real.
Yeah. All right, guys. This has been SpookiBoiz.
We won't wait another 3 weeks.
Yeah.
For everyone still hanging out in there, we fucking love you.
Look out for our t-shirt designs soon. Check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Pretty much most platforms where podcasts are available. Buy our fucking merch, please. Please. You don't have to, but it'd be cool.
It would be cool.
What else? You got anything in the works or nothing?
A lot of soon. I don't put my projects out there yet, but once they are out there, everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I like to keep it a surprise.
Keep it 100.
Yeah.
I keep it 100. Shut the fuck up, dude. Well,
All right.
all right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.